personal security precautions to avoid becoming a victim of an attack.
Hello everyone, my name is Adreden, and today we are back in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20 Experimental. Alright, I added one new mod, and probably won't get to use it for a while, but it is just giant castle doors and portcullises created by DBAT, and it's quite well done. I might need to re-export them into the linear light space rather than the gamma which it was in. At any rate, we're going to craft a few things. I want to test out to see if I can make the flashlight with a can kind of thing. We also need some of these to turn them into repair kits, because now we have iron tools and we can only repair them with repair kits. So that is just what it is. Also, this guy's going to need a repair kit, so we're just going to try to start doing that now. Repair kits. So you need duct tape, and so we're going to make some duct tape. Another thing we need to do is we need to put a little bit of something down on the ground here. It would just be nice to not have to bounce onto that one thing every time we come down here. So I'm going to put down a couple of places here where we've got some hay bales, just because it should make everything better. Okay, some kind of invisible block there blocking the placement of that one. Yeah, so that's gonna help with that, and also when we put them around here, we can do stuff like climbing up here and then jumping off of this side, kind of like this. And you want to give them a little bit of space, because the zombies will sometimes, if they run into these things and they're really trying to get through, they'll try to break them apart. But if you give them a little bit of space, they'll just run around them. Plus, if you're running at any kind of speed, like this, you know, it's easier just to keep a little bit of that speed and land on them. So that's kind of just a little bit of a tip there. And this place here, we can climb up over there, but then it's kind of hard to hop down anywhere, so we're just going to put some over here as well. Maybe on the back side here, maybe there. That seems like almost a perfect spot, willing for it. Okay, so we have our duct tape there and here, so gonna get those repair kits. Actually, no, I think the can flashlight is probably the better way to go. Recipe flashlight. Hopefully this doesn't cause some kind of null error, but we'll see. That, and then we'll get those repair kits started. A-boom. So yeah, that should be pretty good, and then I'll be able to repair some things. I think I might put a spike strip right here, and we're just going to kind of skip through most of that, but basically just maybe breaking this part here down, this part here, and then putting it in place. I do need to do some crafting though, and so I'll get that done as well. Okay, with some of these repair kits done, we can now repair a number of things. So I kind of try to wait till we get a lot lower on these, that way we don't waste them as much. Like, that's still kind of good, and I'm going to leave it because, you know what, it is not a life-threatening kind of tool. It's like, if it breaks, you know, it's not a big deal. Okay, the other thing we're going to do later is probably use some of these cobblestone rocks to reinforce some things. And yeah, I've got to finish doing this. It's just the crafting of the spikes and stuff will take a few more minutes, so we'll come back. Okay, that's all done. And I've taken out a couple more trees. I just need some more spikes and such so that I can build another one down the street so that I can loot tonight. So we're going to get a few more of those done. I'm going to chop some more trees down, plant some more trees, and we are going to build one where I cleared a little bit of a way over here. It just makes it a little bit easier if I need to run this way and take these guys out here. So yeah, let me just chop down maybe those 3 trees, this guy, and maybe some of these ones. Be right back. We also have 1 point, and I'm going to put it into strength so that I can start getting ready to get more sexual Tyrannosaurus, pummel Pete, and eventually these ones here, because those are also quite useful, plus pack mule. All good things. I mean, there's so many skills that are required in this game for surviving. We'll see. Speaking of points, here's another one. We're now a milk drinker. But that means we can now buy athlete in sexual Tyrannosaurus and thug in pummel Pete. So that'll be good because then we'll get a higher level club and we'll be able to, you know, hit harder. So when Horde Night comes by in 2 days, we should be a little bit better prepared. Alright, so I'm just going to figure out a place to start them. I think here is probably fine. We'll just go there. 1 back. And this. And let's just finish this up. I'll give some of these a quick little upgrade. Sometimes it helps, just keep those zombies off, and can put some torches on them, and we should be good. I'm going to put a couple more hay bales around, and then we'll come back for whatever the next thing is. Oh yeah, upgrading our mini base. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade some of these. It'd just be nice to have them a little stronger, just in case. Basically, if the horde, I don't know, for some reason happens to be here when I have like a broken leg or something, you know, it's kind of nice to have a little bit of a stronger place to camp out. I often like doing the corners all the way up, that way they're just that much stronger against the zombies, and they can hold a lot more weight. So I'm just gonna proceed with filling whatever I can here in. There is another thing that I could do with building some little, I guess, they almost shaped like obelisks around, but they're quite useful for taking a rest in the middle of a fight. And they're kind of, you know, like something you just jump up onto and just rest. And they're, yeah, pretty awesome, but we'll see if I can make those in time or not. They're pretty time intensive, just because they take a lot of upgrading and a lot of resources, so whereas time might be best spent actually doing some looting. So, and one of the things I was thinking of doing was actually getting a quest from Rex. Let's do, or from Bob. Let's do that right now, because I'm curious what he's going to give me. I think he's going to give me something, whatever his agenda is. I don't know, something to do with the occult or something. Oh, you're totally innocent, aren't you? Let's see what kind of jobs you got there, man. Last time I think we did a clear zombies, so let's do a tier 1 fetch.
I could really use some help, friend.
House Old Bungalow 12. We probably haven't been to that.
You the man.
Thanks, man. We may end up doing that tonight. I'm sure it's going to be something creepy inside that. Alright, I'll be back in a moment after I finish doing these upgrades. It doesn't really matter, Bob. We have our quest. We don't need you again for a little while. I wanted to also say, yes, this flashlight worked. There was no problems with it. This is just my dumping chest. I'm just going to put whatever I want in here for now. And that's that. I'll sort them out later. And that is the last of the hay bales put down. This street looks like it'd be a pretty good one now that I've got everything sort of laid out on it. Yeah, it'd be pretty fantastic. And yeah, so I put this here just so that if I do end up on the roof and something attacks me, I need to get out. Oof, can get out that way. So basically, we're just ready to do a loot, I suppose. You're way faster. Knock him on his butt. And we got a crawler. Ooh, right in that mommy daddy button. This is what I generally like my spear for. Poke. 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 No more running for you. It's all Silent Hill up in this place. Okay. I guess this is a real quick one to take a look at. There's probably going to be a dog in here. I have almost no doubts about it. I think it would be cool. I didn't know that this was a new texture in the game, but I have wanted to add aluminum and titanium into the game for a long time, and I made some textures in Blender for that in the previous alpha for rutile and bauxite. So it's kind of ready to go. I just haven't really finished implementing it with everything else, but I'm thinking I kind of want to mix things up this time with my mod and do different, I guess, modules. So yeah, basically I just want to quickly run through here. There's a dog right there. We're gonna just back off a bit, try to take the dog out on its own. Stamina is good. Nobody else. Fantastic. See if we can get up here. See if we can get an angle on the dog. I think that was a chicken that ran over here. There it is, yeah. It just sort of spooked me. Is the dog not gonna spawn in now? Okay. I'm sure that's gonna come. Bite us in the arse, right? Whoa, man, he got in here. Gone. I'm not spending another day with a broken leg. That just takes too much time. Okay, let me just see if there's any loot in this place, and then we'll proceed to the next. Okay, so just a little bit of gas and like a duffel bag, so not really a whole lot. We're gonna go in here. I might put this whatever junk on the outside here. We'll just see if one of these opens up. Another one. These nurses like to come from this direction. It would be cool if certain buildings like made it so it was more probable certain types were spawning in the area, but that sounds a little bit too advanced for this particular alpha. Alright, so we gotta find the way into this whole trap system here. Okay, we've got a little thing there. Okay, I'm just going to bust through the door, because that's how we're going to do it. And then we're just going to take out all the zombies, and then we'll do the loot. I think that's sort of the best, fast way to make it as good a video for you guys. All that ruckus, and nothing awoke. I'm gonna sneak in here, and everything's gonna awake. Awake? Awaken. Okay. Maybe I can use the bow, even. I don't see any garbage here. Yep. That's what I thought! Just take it easy. Be calm, if you can. Measure your stamina. Walk, walk, run. Walk, walk, run. Run and jump. I mean, you don't need to do this. Don't break my spikes. I need my spikes. Oh, out of stamina. And run and jump. Over here again. And you trip. You don't trip. You're a pretty hard one to trip, I think. Oh no! Oof. Walk, walk, run! Walk, walk, run! Yeah, I think we're good. He's not gonna be... He's a pretty slow one. Just little jumps and whatnot, and we're just gonna go whoop out! Just like that. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to do maybe a day of tree harvesting just so that I can get all this, but I do have all the trees that I planted over by my house all grew in. It's a miracle how fast they grow. Okay. Let's see if anybody else is in here. I thought I saw... Okay. There's green here. I was like, is that a radioactive zombie? But probably not. Let's check the inside here first. Okay, looks good. Some nice loot up there. Go around outside. Fuck. Shotgun. This seems to be the best way to deal with. Oh, I loaded you, you stupid gun. I know I loaded you. Game. Okay, anyhow, let's keep proceeding. Okay, we do know that this thing's loaded. See, I don't know if it's like a matter of like when you do this and then go back. Yeah, see, it's still loaded, but see, what I cut out was that just before I broke down this door, I actually shot the shotgun and then I reloaded it. Because I'm like, I'm gonna need this. Anyway, it's loaded now. This is a sprained arm. I'm pretty sure I can't use that on anything, yeah. I think it would be cool if there was a tensor bandage for it, because it's really the only thing a doctor would tell you to do is, oh, put a tensor bandage around it. Okay, not supposed to be looting yet. This is still the active phase of getting rid of zombies. Okay, and is this thing blocked off? Yeah. Okay, I don't really understand. No. Get in there? No. I've definitely noticed that the birds and the dogs, obviously, as we've seen, don't always spawn in until you enter like a zone for them, which is the sleeper zone. I mean, I understand it on a modding level, but boy, is it ever annoying on this level where you're like looking around, you're like looking for the things. And as we saw with that dog, it wasn't there. And then we started moving around and it suddenly popped up again. Okay, looting phase. Let's see what we got. Ooh. I think that's probably better for where we live. Okay, so let me just kind of go through this place and figure it out. It doesn't look like there's much loot over on the post office building, but maybe we'll hop over there. later. As for back here, I might spend a few minutes breaking down all these other things, just like with my shovel. So yeah, let me get this all done. Ooh, some nice forged steel. That's kind of nice. Other than that, so it's just been like a little bit of food and other random things. See, this is what I would suspect, you know, you should actually put on your sprained arm just to kind of hold it a little bit better in its position, but that's apparently not what they want to do with it, so. Hey, honey, that's great. Got to keep that stuff for when we need it. Okay, we just have those ones to get to now. Grab the lantern, see what's in this chest. Can sell this to the trader, that's a good thing to have. And let's just break these apart. Maybe we'll get another steel tool of some kind. Or a mod, that would also be quite useful. And then this place is done and I'll have to do a trip back and forth just to make sure we have everything. Military fiber! Nice! What are the current recipes for this? Just BDU stuff and military things. Yeah, that's not crazy hard. These military parts may be tricky to find. And just a bunch of building blocks, which is fine. It's nice to be able to get that done. Search that. Okay. Feel like maybe there's something hidden there. Okay. Just a crappy bit of gunk. Let's get ourselves some coffee. Coffee. I'm all out of coffee now. Okay, and yeah, I'm just gonna finish digging up these guys and anything else in here, and that's pretty much that. I'm gonna probably cut this episode shortish, just because there's not a ton of stuff to do. It's day 6, so what I think I should do with the rest of my day. Let's see, buy this because it's probably the most useful skill there is for my playstyle, which is constantly running. Great, and I just have to not break my leg the next day. It'd be cool if there was 2 different kinds of mists. One that looked like smoke. This kind of looks smoky to me, and one that kind of looked like fog. Just these have like a different color spectrum, you know? At any rate, I'm gonna go back to my base, dig up a bunch of those trees. By dig, I mean chop down. And then I'm gonna come back and probably rebuild these guys. So I might not come back until the nighttime here, and maybe we'll start off with that, or maybe we'll start off with the mission house over there. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to do first, because, you know, whatever you're interested in. I'm also thinking I'm going to switch up my editing style even more, and just based on what I've seen other creators do, I think it's time for me to keep on evolving. And so, be part of the process. Let me know what you like about other people's editing for their videos, what stuff they keep that you like, what stuff they cut out that you are appreciative that they've gotten rid of. All that kind of stuff. Oh, dang! Not gonna get them, are we? Man, they're fast. Oh, you little... Maybe? I'm so encumbered! Meat. Okay. Yeah. That way we can have you know, a future great series. This one is me kind of getting back into the swing of things and getting my mods working, things like that. Stuff that's got to happen, but I'm totally willing to continue to evolve and change. I know there's other things like, you know, people put in a lot more music. I used to, and I can definitely put more music in, but then I might also have to switch my editing to make a video every 2 days, and I don't necessarily think that's too bad if you guys are watching them and enjoying them. It's just a matter that then, you know, you just have to expect it to be every 2 days or something like that for a video. But they should be higher quality if that is the case. So, at any rate, I'm going to chop all this stuff down. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you are new to the game and want to see more, or new to the channel I should say, as well, hit the subscribe button so that you can keep watching this. Probably going to put out some tutorials soon, and I've got lots more modding to do, and so hopefully, yeah, good stuff will be coming out. So, I will see you guys in another episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you, my patrons, for supporting me. It's much appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.